Hello and welcome to another edition of Camera Nostalgia, where we take a quick look at various old cameras and see what they're like. And today we're looking at a Zeiss Ikon Simplex camera. So what's unusual about it? The fact that it's actually built out of Bakelite. So this is a Bakelite camera, and typical of the 1930s period, and the design is very much influenced by Art Deco design. The patterns and the mouldings in the Bakelite, very typically 1930s. This was produced between 1935 and 1938, and it takes 120 film, and you get 8 exposures of 6x9 on a 120 film. So that's pretty typical folding camera of the period. The lens is a Netar and a Stigmat. It's not really fast, it's only 6.3, 10.5 centimetre in length. It's not a world-beating lens, but it's quite adequate and up to the job. Design-wise, of course, Bakelite is the main thing, the Bakelite construction. And the 30s Art Deco style moulding. We got the usual Zeiss style pop-up finder, and also the old style finder, which was movable, so you could take landscapes or portraits. So a nice looking camera. As far as I'm aware, it is the only camera that Zeiss produced in Bakelite that I know of. And it makes you wonder why, because the German Bakelite factory was only 120 miles away in Berlin. And it was a new material. They must have been able to produce these at a lot less cost than the traditional aluminium, brass or steel body, but this was the only one that they did. And the other thing that's quite sort of a question that I don't really get is, why did they never put a really good quality lens and shutter combination on it? You know, most of the other traditional Zeiss cameras, you could get them with various lenses, various shutters, but this has the Derval shutter. There was another version with another shutter on it, but again it was only a basic shutter. And you think, oh, you know, put a Zeiss Tessa on it in a compare and you've got an absolute cracking piece of kit. But no, they just kept it like this, which is a shame really. I like this, I quite like this camera. It's a real period piece. And to be fair, the Derval shutter works perfectly. I mean, it's only limited in its speeds, but it works, it's smooth, it's fully working. But yeah, what a pity they didn't up-spec it. So that's it. That's the Zeiss Simplex. As I say, I really like it. It's got a code on it on the bottom there. It's 511/2, the Zeiss code, the Zeiss Ikon emblem in it. And if we open it, if we can just do this, it's going to play up on me. You actually move the the strap base to get in, and although it seems awkward, it isn't really. It's quite simple when you're not filming, but that is a very unusual, you know, like you've got that slide there. Look at that. That's a real great piece of design. I wonder if they followed that on with any of their other cameras. So yeah, solid construction, and I'll say this really unusual sliding handle, which I know is a bit of a faff to do it with one hand, but it's an intriguing piece of design. So there we have it. Zeiss Ikon Simplex 120 film camera, 6x9, 8 exposures. We have on our blog, we've realised through the blog that there are more than one version of this. There's another version with slightly different struts, the slightly different table leg. Some have made in Germany on the handle, and various little bits and bobs that are quite different, which we didn't know about. But there you have it. That's it. That's the Simplex Bakelite 120. They seem to be currently selling for about £100 in the UK, which is quite expensive for the spec. I think they're currently overpriced. I've had this one 30 plus years, and obviously it wasn't anything like that, but I think they're overpriced currently, probably because of the Bakelite collectors that, you know, push the price up, because it ain't worth £100 specification wise. But it is a very nice, unusual camera, and, you know, worth taking a look at. So that's it. Over on the blog you'll find more details of the Simplex. We're going a little bit more depth, and there will be an update shortly, because we've found out quite a lot of new information. So yeah, check out the blog, and I hope you enjoyed this little vlog, and I'll catch you next time.